Hello everybody, it's Kat. I've literally been messing with this Reshade for like 20 minutes, different presets, because I just want something basic for the video, and I genuinely cannot remember what preset I used to use, because like a couple weeks ago I decided like, oh, I'm gonna try to do Reshade on here again, and that made me forget what I was using initially, because now I have a bunch on my computer, and a lot of them are like much better for just pictures. They're not great for like videos, and I don't know if it's because of my computer, because I did download the latest Reshade because it was like, please download it, so I did. So I don't know if you guys have any advice on what I should do, that would be great. But today we're training Lady Lake, and you know, am I gonna get her to level 11? I don't know, but we're gonna try. I know I've been putting out a lot of Class of '09. I know a lot of you that watch my SSO probably don't watch my Class of '09 videos, just because those are a little bit more raunchy, and I try to keep these a little bit more chill, and you know, I'd say they're pretty friendly. Like I don't really cuss or anything, so you know, there's that. These are a lot more relaxing and chill. So where have I been? I have not really been on SSO as much, like I said. I've just been so busy. I finally just got full-time position at my job. I was only part-time before by like 1 day, so I was working 4 days a week, but now I'm 5 days a week, and unfortunately my new days off, like, they're different than my previous days off, so I can mainly only record when there's people at my house, which is very frustrating, so you'll likely hear my sister or my stepmom in the background, so I apologize. I will try to pause the recording if I notice like my sister like screaming or crying or something, so you guys don't have to listen to that, because I know that's probably not something you want to listen to. So I try to keep that in mind. So if there's like random parts where I just like cut out like me training, that's why. But yeah, what have I been up to besides work? You know, I've been trying to apply to schools to go back to school. I know, disgusting. I really want to get my bachelor's degree, so I kind of have to go back to school, and so there's that. I got my associate's degree last year, so I'm going back for my bachelor's. And I've applied at like 3 colleges, I think. I might apply to more, I don't know. I don't want to apply to like a ton of colleges because it's expensive. A lot of them request like an application fee, and then because I did previously go to a different college, a lot of them are requesting transcripts from both that college and my high school. So just paying like to get those transcripts to the school is usually around like $15 to $20, which I know doesn't sound like a lot, but then a lot of the application fees are like $50, and then it adds up, so it's a lot of money. So I just really, a lot of money for me, because I'm trying to save money so I can move out, and then I have bills, and I can't be dealing with all these freaking application fees. So I did get accepted into one school. I don't know if it's my first choice though. I do want to see if I get into the one that I'm more interested in. The one I got accepted to is a private school, which is why I'm hesitant, because as I said, I had to pay for my schooling last time, which luckily wasn't that expensive. So I'm trying to go somewhere where I'll actually be able to afford it. And since it'll be like a 4-year school, I don't think I'll be going all 4 years, just because I did, like I said, I got my associates. I do have like 2 years of schooling under my belt. Where the heck is this thing? Alright. So I'm hoping I won't actually have to go back to school for 4 years to get my bachelor's, but you know, we'll see. Especially because that would be more expensive. So I'm trying to do be like a transfer student in terms of like colleges, not like a different country. So I'm yapping, but I figured I would just yap for this video because I haven't had time to make like a form to do like, you know, reacting to my subscribers or whoever answered the forum, whether it's questions or I don't know. I was thinking like I saw like a couple YouTubers do reacting to like drama or gossip, and I thought that would be fun, like seeing your guys' gossip, like what's going on. I don't know, I love like hearing about gossip. I'm just so basic like that. Like if I'm involved in the gossip, I don't want to be involved or like any drama, but like hearing like other people's, I feel like it's just interesting to me for some reason. Like I want to know, I want to be in the know. So that might be the form that I do, and if I do create it, I will put it in the video description. I'm recording this on Monday, and this video probably won't go out until, I don't even know, Saturday. I've been trying to upload on the weekends. I was uploading on Mondays for like a couple weeks in a row, but then I just like messed it up. I posted like a different video. I don't know. Sorry. I'm like, my brain is all over the place right now. I hope you're understanding my freaking gibberish, but I'm trying to upload. It's just difficult. Like I said, working full-time, applying for schools. There's just like so much going on. I can't. Oh my goodness. I barely have time for SSO, mostly just because like SSO's been boring to me recently. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't done any of the medieval stuff. You can see that I haven't done anything over there. I don't know, when the medieval event first came out, I just didn't care about it to begin with, so I just haven't really put any of my effort or time into really exploring it. Although the dragon horses are beautiful, I do want to buy them. And like, I don't know if I had to restart this recording because I was messing around so much with the reshade. I was like, I might as well just make a fresh recording. But either in this one or the previous one, I was saying that I wanted to buy some horses from the bazaar, as I did do a poll and buying horses was losing to the training video, but I will still be buying horses. It'll just come out later most likely, so you know the bazaar will likely be gone by the time I upload a video about it, but it's fine. Oh shoot, I thought I was gonna miss that. But there's just like a bunch of horses that I want right now, and because I haven't been playing as much, I've just been like accumulating my star coins. So, because there was a horse breed that came out. Was it the starts with a C, I can't remember what it's called, but I didn't buy that horse just because I wasn't really playing consistently, so I didn't really feel a need to like go online and buy it, especially because like, I don't know, I guess it didn't interest me that much. Maybe if it goes on sale I'll want to buy it, but for now I just don't really care. I usually am all about buying the new horses, but I don't know, it didn't really speak to me. I've also like, within the past couple days, I've been obsessed with Tomodachi Life. I was thinking about recording it, but I have like my friends and like family, and some of them like I don't want to like have their names and stuff on here because, you know, they didn't ask. And like one of the people I have is like my little baby sister, and you know, I can't really be like, hey, do you want to read a YouTube video? She's not gonna know what the fuck that is. So, and I don't want to put her like her name and stuff out there anyway, because that's not my choice. So if I do a Tomodachi Life video, it'll probably be like a whole different cast of characters, because I want to buy the DS game. I'm playing it on an emulator in my free time, and I did initially have it on my DS before they took off the eShop, because I bought it on the eShop, but then they got rid of the eShop, which, I mean, I still have the game on my DS, but I want like a game that I could like transfer between like systems, because I do have like, I have two 3DSs and a 2DS, and at some point I would like a 2DS or 3DS XL just because they're bigger and they're easier to look at, since apparently they never want to freaking make Tomodachi Life for the Switch. And eventually I want to get a capture card because I always just play stuff on my computer, but there's like games that I only have on my Switch or on my DS or on my PlayStation that I could or I was gonna say stream, which I guess I could, but I was thinking more like video wise I could make videos of, because there's just some games that I don't want to have to purchase again on my computer if I already have a copy of it somewhere else. One example being like, I bought Persona 5 when I was like 17, and I'm gonna be 22 later this year, and I still have never played it. It's just sat on a shelf. But I bought it for my PS4, and I mean, you can play PS4 games on the PS5, so I could just play it on my PS5. However, if I did it for a video, I'd have to wait to get a capture card, or I'd have to buy it again, and it's like, I don't want to buy it again. I already bought it once. There's like only a few games that I've bought twice just because I really like the series, like Danganronpa, unfortunately. I initially played it on my computer, the second game, but then when I got a PlayStation for Christmas one year, I got all the games for my PlayStation. So I have like, I think I have Danganronpa 1, 2, and V3 on my computer and on my PlayStation, but then I have Despair Girls only on my PlayStation, if I'm remembering correctly. Man, I hate this thing. Oh, there we go. Wait, I'm right next to my horse. Okay, I was gonna say before I started this specific recording, I cared for my horse, so I don't know how those are even popping up. I'm curious if this is actually gonna give me XP or... Okay, my game is like totally just... Okay, I think it's just a glitch, because I'm like, I for sure did that already. Because look, daily care done. I literally had to use my happy hoof treats because I just barely come on here and I never buy stable care anymore. We're gonna try to find the other horses that give XP, so you're just gonna watch me run around for a minute. I'm trying to think, like, what else has been going on. I've been trying to plan a trip to DC. I've never been to DC before, but there's a convention out there that I'm gonna try to go to, so I'm gonna explore. If any of you are from that area or have been there before, tell me what I should do there, like where I should go, because I really don't know. I've only been to that side of the country once. Last year I went to New Jersey, and I've basically just been in the Midwest forever. Like, I've been to different states in the Midwest, but going to New Jersey was like my first time leaving the Midwest, so this will be my second time leaving the Midwest. I'm not going till like August, so I have enough time to plan and save and everything. So, because I don't even know what cosplays I'm gonna do yet for this convention, but I did pre-order or booked the hotel that I'll be staying in just for the convention, and that was already like $800 for like 3 nights, I think. So I need to save money. I need to save money for that. I need to save money to move out. Like, I have a lot going on. I have too much going on. Like, it's just money, money, money. And then one of my coworkers is like taking time off, so I picked up 2 shifts, which means I'll be working 2 days next month for 16 hours instead of an 8-hour shift, which will give me more money because it'll give me overtime. But I'll also slowly go crazy because I'll be so tired. So, you know, it's gonna be crazy for me. So I apologize that the videos have been so inconsistent, but hopefully this helps you guys realize a little bit more that I honestly could upload more if I lived alone, because one of the reasons that I don't record like as much as I could is just because there's people in my house, and I don't want you guys to have to hear that. Like, you can probably hear my sister right now. However, she's not screaming, which is the only reason I haven't stopped the recording, because I don't want you guys to have to listen to like scream crying, because I don't want to listen to that either. But unfortunately, I can't just pause it like I can pause this. So I'm trying my best for you guys, because I do want this channel to succeed. It would be super awesome if I could eventually get to a point where I made some money off this channel, because that would help me. Just, you know, I live in America. I think that should explain money enough for any viewers possibly outside the country of the US of A. So yeah, I have another YouTube channel that you guys might know. I know some of you came from my like voice acting channel, and that one I do make money off of, but very, very rarely. Just because even though on that channel I have over 15,000 subscribers, but the channel's just been like so dead. Like, even when I do upload, like, the videos don't do well. When I first started, like, I blew up and then it just like died. Like, it didn't do well anymore. So that's my life. Oh, and also I'm working I have another channel that I do with my boyfriend that we haven't actually posted anything on yet. However, we're doing like this big voice acting project, and it is gonna take us forever, and I probably should be editing it right now. But we have like a bunch of voice actors, we're paying them, we bought all these Vocaloids. Basically, we're dubbing the if you guys are familiar with Project Set Guy, we're dubbing one of the main stories, and you know, it's been chaos. Like I said, I have so much going on that even I can barely record. I have a recording schedule, which luckily I've been able to actually do my recordings according to the recording schedule. I didn't actually add like myself to it just because I was like, well, I might get ahead or whatever. So I try to do 4 episodes a week, and I've been doing good on that. I have actually been sticking to that, so probably gonna record tomorrow when hopefully there's nobody here, because these videos I can still kind of record if people are home. With voice acting, it's like every little sound gets into the recording, so I really needed to be quiet, which again, like I said, it's very difficult now that I'm working on the days that usually I would be home and nobody else would be home. So it's a struggle, and I also have no idea where I'm going. I haven't done this race in so long. Okay, and I just keep yapping and yapping and yapping. We're almost at level 11, slay. I honestly did most of my training, not even training, most of just like my leveling this horse from like the daily chores, like caring for your horse and everything. Like, oh god, that's horrible. Most of my horses like are certain levels, mostly just because I care for them every day, and it's like I don't even ride them. It's sad. Oh yeah, also I made a club on SSO. Somebody told me that I should because I'm in the Rose Garden server. So if you guys watch Cocoa Rosewater, oh my god, I had like a brain fart. I'm thinking Rose Flower Garden. That is not her name. Okay, if you guys follow or subscribe to Rose, I am one of the moderators in her server, and people always call me like emo. And so I made a club because I was in a club for a little bit, and then I left because I'm just way too busy to be in a club right now. So I made my own called, I think it's called Emo Cats or Emo Girls. I genuinely forgot because I made it a hot minute ago and I forgot about it. And if you want to be in it, let me know. It's really just a placeholder. I honestly do not have time to be like running club events. Unless you guys want to host events, like if somebody wants to, you know, join and be like, let's do this day. I don't care if you want to host your own little events, but if you need like a placeholder for somebody that maybe doesn't play as much, but when you do, you get club invites and it's annoying, which I know because that would happen to me as well. You should join my club. I think I literally only have one other member, so there's very, very open availability. And I'm also on Nightstar, so if you're also on Nightstar and you happen to see me, you know, just ask. Honestly, sometimes I am AFK, so if I ignore anybody, that's why. I'm not actually trying to be ignorant. Sometimes I just leave SSO open. I happen to do that with a lot of games. Like I'll just leave them open and somebody will be like, why have you been playing this game for like this many hours? And I'm like, I haven't. I just genuinely forget that I have it open. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Okay. Wait, what is Hollowwoods? Oh, I know what race it is. I'm stupid. Je suis stupide. We got Miss Lady Lake to level 11. However, I'm gonna do some of the races over here just because I feel like I haven't been recording for that long. I'm trying to think, like, what else can I yap about? I've been like super addicted to Monopoly Go. I don't know why, it's just so addicting. I love Monopoly. I got Monopoly for Christmas and ever since then I've just been obsessed with Monopoly. I always want to play it. I always want somebody to play it with me. So Monopoly Go is nice because I can just play it solo. But I also bought, like, there's a Monopoly app. It's like $5 and I actually bought it like a month or two ago and I'll play it sometimes like against like computers and it's so fun. I literally, like, the stupidest things I find enjoyment in. It's kind of sad. Is this what getting old is? I'm like, yay, who wants to play Monopoly? But it's true. It's such a fun game. It's beautiful. I also need to go to the library today, and you know what? Where I live, it is 52 degrees right now, which is not normal. It's February. It should be winter. There is still some snow on the ground, but because of it being a little bit hotter than usual, it's starting to melt. But if you guys didn't know, I sell stuff on Depop. A self-promo, I know. But I have some stuff that I need to bring, and my library has like a mailbox outside, so I'm gonna bring it there, and I have books to return. I've been reading Black Butler. I haven't been watching it. I watched one episode, and I could not take the British accent seriously. As an American, I know we make fun of the British, but it's just to be silly. I don't actually hate anybody, but I'm like trying to watch the anime and they're just like all with these freaking accents, and it's like, you know how like when you read something and you don't, like, you envision it in your head a certain way and you don't expect like a character to sound like that, or like if it's a novel where you don't know what the characters look like, you're like envisioning them a certain way. That's how I felt watching it. I was like, this is not like how I envisioned these people to speak, I guess, in this sense. Another show that did that for me was A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which I wouldn't even recommend, honestly. If you have read the books, I wouldn't recommend watching it. I don't think the show is good. I don't feel like it really showcases how well the books are written, especially because I think there's only one season out right now, at least that's what I've watched, whatever's on Netflix, and it zooms through the first book. Like, it goes through so quickly, and I feel like it would have been so much better as a movie, even though I guess that would have been less screen time than the amount of episodes they have out, but I don't get it. Like, there is so many flashbacks in the show, and it'll be like the same exact flashback that pops up like at least once an episode, if not more. It felt like I was like, what the heck? And I watched it because I love the book series, and I also love, oh my god, I can't remember the actress's name, but the one that plays Pip, she was in Wednesday, which I really liked, and I know she's also gonna be in the Minecraft movie, which I also don't want to watch, but I like her as an actor, so I might watch it. I don't know, but that story also takes place in the UK, and I think I must have just like skipped over that at some point because I just don't remember that ever being said. And I'm like, why the heck? I'm like, why do they all have accents? Like, I was so confused. Like, I genuinely thought like it took place like in the US, and then I look it up and it's like, no, like this story takes place like in the UK, and I'm like, what the flip? I did not realize that. I don't know how I missed that. But that's not where it takes place. So that was weird. That was, I mean, that was partially on my end where I clearly just didn't realize. But oh my god, it's just so weird. Like, especially like if you envision a character to look a certain way, even if they describe the character and then they put out an actor and it's like, who the heck is that? Like, that's how I felt. I felt that way with like so many different shows and movies. Like, if it's a book first, I think the only one where I didn't feel like that was probably Harry Potter. Like, I feel like the casting on that was really well done, but I think it's also because like the books came out, not all of the books, but some of the books came out like before I was born, and I think maybe the first or second movie also came out before I was born. I think for sure the first movie, but I don't know about the second one. So it's like, I guess I kind of already envisioned what they looked like, and I mean, some of the books had pictures of like Harry on them, so you get like a slight idea, but that was one where I felt like it made sense. It made sense. Was there a recycling there? Oh my god, there was. I almost missed it. Alright, I'm gonna do probably like one more race just because I've been recording for a little bit and I'm running out of things to talk about. I'm just yapping and it's like, what else do I even yap about? I don't know. And you know, my Miis need me. I need to get on Tomodachi Life. I need some love to happen. I made literally the first 2 Miis I made on there was me and my boyfriend. And I swear every male character except my boyfriend has tried to ask me out in that game, and then every female character except me has tried to ask out my boyfriend in that game, and it's driving me nuts because I'm like, oh my god, like I know like there's some like tricks you can use that don't necessarily always work, but like I said, we're the first 2 Miis, so I have our apartments right next to each other, and then I gave us like similar items. So I think we both have like a cell phone, we both have a 3DS, I think we both have a Wii U. Like, I tried to give us similar items so there would be more for us, you know, to bond on. I think we both have like the cat coupon voucher thingy, depending on what what version you have. So it's like, it has been such a hassle to get some of these couples together. Because like I said, I actually was like obsessed with this game during the pandemic. Like, I would play it every day, all day, at night, all night. So I'm like looking at my past game like to get ideas for more Miis to add, and I had like some like random Miis that I created like myself that I was like, oh my god, I should add to the game, and they were like already established couples that I really liked, so I made them next to each other, and then they're still trying to simp for other people, and I'm like, dude, stop. So I actually did get one couple together that I made recently, like one of the characters I made up, like a couple, which finally, because I ship them, like they're literally not even like real characters, but I ship them. And you know what, we're gonna do another race because I'm still yapping about this. I'm not done yapping about this. So there's this character I made up called Vo, and he's like a model fashionista type person, and then there's D, and he's D. I don't know. But basically the point is they're supposed to be a gay couple, but Tomodachi Life doesn't let you have gay couples, so I had to make Vo a girl, which I felt like was more fitting because since he's more of like the model type, I like to put him in like kind of like dresses and more like designer stuff that like a guy me might be like, I don't like that item, because they're annoying like that. So I feel like it worked out though. Like, I made Star Butterfly from Star versus the Forces of Evil, and she's like, I feel like I should set like D up with somebody, so who do you think I should set him up with? And I'm like, oh my god. And like Vo was an option, and I was so happy, and they hit it off, and I'm like, oh my god, like this worked out. So the other couples that I'm trying to get together, like I said, is me and my boyfriend, obviously, but then I'm also trying to get Star Butterfly and Tom. If you, like I said, if you guys are familiar with that show, a lot of people ship Star and Marco. And I was watching the show like while it was releasing, and I was a big Star and Tom. I was obsessed with Tom. I'm still obsessed with Tom. I love Tom. My cousin got me a pop figure of him and was like, here's your boyfriend, like for your birthday. Like, I love Tom. And I You know what? I'm gonna spoil it because the show already came out. So if you don't want to hear spoilers, I'll literally put a mark here, even though the show came out a hot minute ago. Star ends up with Marco, okay? And that made me mad. And it felt so forced. And I think it was only because the fandom just loved them together. But I could only see them as friends. Like, they were best friends. Like, there was clearly... It felt like to me like there was nothing more going on, and it felt so forced by the writers, and I hated that. It did not seem like they were meant to be together, but I think they just did it because the fan base wanted it. But there's like a short period of time where basically when Tom is introduced, we find out like he's Star's ex, but later on in like, I don't remember what season, but they end up getting together again. And I was like so happy. I'm like, oh my god, like they're so cute together, like they're meant to be together. And then of course they end up breaking up, and it just made me so mad. Like, as a Tom Star shipper, I did not enjoy that. I was very upset. I was very emotional. I don't know where I'm going. But yeah, so in my game, I'm trying to make Tom and Star a couple, and it's been a nightmare. And the funny part is like Tom and Marco are like besties. Like, they're always hanging out at each other's apartments, and I just think it's so funny because in the show it's like, I don't know, like I feel like they really really hate each other in the beginning, but then I think towards the end they're more like friends. But I haven't watched the show in so long. I need to rewatch it. I want to rewatch it before April because I'm gonna be meeting Adam MacArthur, which is the voice actor for Tom, and I actually spoke to him on like Snapchat years ago, like when the show was still releasing, because he would like try to answer fans. And so I've had like very little interaction with him, but I remember being like, oh my god, like this is so cool, he's the voice actor and he's actually like responding to people. And it was like his official account, so it was either him or maybe like, I don't know, like an assistant or something responding to people. But I just remember being like so happy about it. And I literally had like an Instagram like for this show. Like that was like my first account that did well online like ever. I had like over 1,000 followers on Instagram, which probably doesn't seem like a lot in comparison to other accounts that have like millions and millions, but for me I was like, oh my god, like I'm like 13, like I got this account going, like I'm going somewhere. But I'm gonna be meeting him, and I'm gonna be doing like a Star Butterfly cosplay, and I'm so excited. And I always link my cosplay Instagram in the comments or in the description because I use that one the most. So you guys should check it out if you want to see my cosplays, and if you want to see my Star Butterfly cosplay. I'm gonna be going to Collecticon, which is where he's gonna be, and I'm so excited. And I want to rewatch the show in case he like asks me anything about it, so I can be like, oh my god, yeah, blah blah blah, because it's my favorite show ever, but it's just been so long since I've watched it, and I think I've rewatched it only like a handful of times because I used to watch it like I said when it was releasing, and I would watch it like on cable, so I'd seen a lot of like reruns, but that doesn't necessarily mean like I watched it all the way through multiple times like the series. So I want to watch it again, and I think I just want my heart to get broken, honestly, if I'm gonna watch it again, because I'm just gonna be sad. But yeah, it's just, I'm really trying to get these me's together, and they just don't they just do not want to cooperate. And I know like the game presets it kind of in a sense. If you guys like Tomodachi Life, you might have heard of Poofesher. He does like a lot of like Nintendo games on his channel, and he has like this giant like Tomodachi Life playlist that I've been watching through, and it's sometimes trying to get these people together is such a pain, and he understands me. No, I'm just kidding. But I've been yapping for so long. I'm gonna end it here in a minute, but you know what, I'll do my little outro while I'm training. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry that I've been so inconsistent, especially with SSO. It's just easier for me to do Class of '09 because I can just kind of sit there. But I hope you guys still like those videos if you guys are the ones that watch those, or if you're just here for Star Stable, here you go. I'm also trying to stream, I was gonna say more, but when I can. As you guys know, I usually stream with my boyfriend, so it's been kind of difficult just because our work schedules have been a little bit more difficult to line us up better for things like streaming or recording. So we're trying our best. We try to schedule the streams, but if we change it, if we change it. But once again, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. The next Star Stable video will probably be buying horses or an update video, who knows. But I'll see you then. Bye.